Hello, everybody. It's Lisa Harden coming to you live from beautiful Boise, Idaho. I am the Stampin' Zoo. We are a small business of 1 and 2 dogs, 2 support animals. I hope you're all doing well. Let me, of course, pull myself up on the big screen and we will see what's going on. We'll see if I'm in focus. That's always a good start, isn't it? Hello, ladies. I see Jean. You're always right on it, Jean. I appreciate that. You're probably waiting for me some of those nights when I'm like a few minutes late, right? So that's a good reminder for me to always be on time. We know that's not real life, but I try. And hello, Roz. Happy Girls Night In. That's right. It's Girls Night In here every Thursday night, 7 o'clock Mountain Time. Hello, Kathy Sheely. Ladies, it's Thursday night, or as we call it in the office, Friday Eve. You know I don't like to wish my weekdays away though. So, sorry, 1 minute. I have some really dry eyes this week, and so anyway, I've been double dosing up on my eye drops, and of course, I did that right before I came on here. So anyway, hello. Hi, Cindy Jones. Cindy Jones is coming on. I don't panic until 9:15. Oh, okay. I'm glad someone's watching me. You know, in case I fall into a ditch or something, you can report me to the Boise police. Maybe give me a little more time besides 9:15, but you know, then you can say, she is on there every night, every Thursday night. Yes, I'm glad someone's watching out for me. Thank you so much. Oh gosh, it's been a nice day here. It's really chilly. I think it was a high of 45 degrees. So I like it. And Kathy Strang, I don't think she's on yet, but Kathy Strang and I have been waiting for some cool weather because we both feel physically better. I don't know about you guys, probably Roz, because you never get to see it. You never get that cool weather, do you, Roz? Hello, Janet, and hello, Dina. Hey, Dina. And I just saw Lori jump on there too. Hello, Lori. How's Ohio today? I hope it's well. I hope it's great. Ohio's probably not well. Ohio's probably great, right? There's Kathy Strang. Hello, Kathy. I was just telling the ladies that we like it cool. And so we're getting our wish. Kathy has this beautiful little electric fireplace, and she has all these cute decorations. I wasn't at her house. I just saw her picture. But it looked so homey and comfortable. Oh my gosh. And I was thinking about turning my gas fireplace on after I saw hers, and then I just fell asleep instead. So it was all good. It's all good. There's time for the gas fireplace. And really, since my eyes are dry already from lots of screen time, lots of work on the screens, I probably shouldn't dry them out with the fireplace, right? There's time. There's KZ. Hello, KZ. Yes. Oh, Jean, you got to 46. About the same as ours. I do have the windows open. It's, of course, getting darker earlier, so that's what we like. Wow, 85, Lori. My goodness. You're having that last, like, burst of summer, right? Like, don't forget about me. Oh my gosh, hi, Sonia. Sonia's live. Sonia's usually on replay. So hello, Sonia. And hi, Anne. There's Norma. Hello, Norma. Norma, I was chuckling about the comment you left over on YouTube about Hocus Pocus. Thanks for the heads up. I didn't go searching for it that night. That's kind of funny. So, yes, some spookiness, not really spookiness behind me, right? The Sanderson sisters. There's Frankie Jr. And if you press on his belly, he says 3 little things. Cash found that very intriguing. He was like, leave me alone in the room with little Frankie for 5 minutes, but I didn't. They're usually pretty good. I mean, the plushies are up here, right? I wouldn't trust them alone for 5 minutes, like I said, because that's just what their dog toys look like. So, and then there's Bette Midler, see her? She's so adorable. And then Kathy Najimy, this is the one that's like me. I always think, you know, if you have to pick the character of yourself from the movie, Kathy Najimy's me. I've got some cool little mochas and Hello Pumpkin Cup. just some cute things to look at every day. And of course, some cute things for you to see that behind me. So it's kind of fun. I feel a little bit like a teacher decorating a tiny room. And I do put some decorations in my living area, but really this is the room I'm in the most now, you know, since COVID, and I'm doing my day job from here 3 days a week. So I like it to be, you know, I like it to be a little seasonal and cheery. I've got Cash here back behind me. He's going to be begging for treats early because he didn't want to eat his dinner. No, he was like, no thanks, Mom, I'm going to sit outside. So of course Tango wasn't having that. Tango ate his dinner, and then I waited. I feed my children first, and then I was making this thing which was really yummy. It was just I stopped at the Whole Foods salad bar and I got some romaine chopped up, some rotisserie chicken, and a couple other vegetables, and I basically made a salad with a little bit of dressing and put it into a warm tortilla with some cheese. So picture like a skinny quesadilla, and then you put your salad on top of it. Well, of course, when I got my rotisserie chicken out, he assumed that that's what we were all eating. I gave him some. You know me. I gave Tango some too. Tango was like, I could eat. He's a boy after my own heart. He had just eaten 10 minutes before, and he was like, sure, I'll take some chicken. So anyway, I got him on my 6 here. He's watching me, and he knows that I brought a bag of treats in here earlier. So it's almost impossible to touch, even go near the drawer or the cabinet where the treats are, because, you know, it's like high alert. It's almost as high alert as the front door. So front door and treats cabinet, they are always on watch for those things. Anyway, I'm so happy to have you here tonight. We are going to do some crafting, believe it or not. I'm not going to just go through my day. Those were the highlights right there. And I reconciled accounts. Ooh, so exciting. So exciting. So we are going to make a couple of cards tonight with the Peaceful Cabin bundle. And let's see, actually, I will turn you around. You know, we have fun doing this. There we go. So we're using the Peaceful Cabin bundle. That is this stamp set. I love this stamp set. It's got some distinctive elements and some great sentiments that aren't all for Christmas. They are for Christmas, but they're also like a thank you, a for you, wishing you the best. So they're everything that you need in the next 3 months. And it also has a really fun set of dies. It makes building a scene super easy. So we're going to do that tonight. And here's just one. Here's a very simple card, but has some wow, I think, that I made with you guys a couple of weeks ago. So that's just a quick preview of what you can do with it, just with very little stamping. And I do want to remind you that I'm having a Stamp-A-Stack class a week from Saturday. It is via Zoom, so everyone can join. And I am designing the cards using the Peaceful Cabin suite of products. You need to sign up by tomorrow. So you have one more day to sign up. And then kits will go out on Monday. I'm waiting for supplies, but yes, I think I can pull it off. So anyway, kits are going to go out on Monday, and then of course you will have them in time, let's hope. Let's assume the post office is going to be okay. And anyway, so you'll have all the kits, and then you will just craft along with me on Zoom. Now there are a couple of different options for registration for this. You can actually have all of the kit supplies for free, and it's to make 10 cards, 3 cards, 3 different designs, and 1 shaker card. You can have all of the supplies I send free, the free product, all of that, if you purchase this bundle from me at the same time, or an equivalent amount of product. And don't quote me, but I believe this product is about $60. but you can find the actual price on the registration. So that's one option. So you can get all of those supplies for 10 cards for free with extra freebies, right? I throw in $15 or so of Stampin' Up! Product, okay? Actually, probably more than that. Yeah, probably more like $20 of Stampin' Up! Product. Okay, and then the other option is if you already have Peaceful Cabin or you just want to purchase the bundle from yourself, you can purchase the kit for $40 plus shipping if you need it. Or if you live close to me, then we can arrange for pickup. You can also just have an online only option. That is that you get to come in to the Zoom class and participate and ask questions and watch on replay and all of that great stuff with Zoom. But you don't get any kit materials, but that's only $15. So I try to make it so that I hit everyone's budget, right? And of course we'll talk through any questions that you have and stuff like that. You know, it's an online class. It's really fun. But if you have any other questions about it, please contact me. You can text me, phone me, and of course, private message me here on Facebook. If you follow me via email, you have my information. You know where to find me, right? And if not, like I said, if you're watching this on Facebook, then just private message me. If you're watching on replay via YouTube, do remember that this particular class is closing for registration on Friday, October 15th at midnight. You have tomorrow all day to let me know. And again, you can post in the comments there if you would like more information. Okay, so again, whether you're live or whether you are watching this on replay, I welcome you. I also welcome your comments, your suggestions. You're going to craft along with me. I will ask you questions. I really ask that your participation is very small. You don't even have to leave your armchair or couch or lounge or wherever you are, hot tub, I don't know. You just have to hit the like button or the love button or whatever expresses your thoughts. Every once in a while, I would love for you to share this back to your pages. And that's just a simple few clicks of hitting the share button. And I would love for you to comment, like I said. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube channel and my Facebook business page, please do that. That helps my business. I am still trying. I'm going to get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube and more, but I need at least 1,000 to be able to go live over there. So if you're watching me on YouTube and you'd like to see more YouTube videos from me and some live YouTube videos, then please make sure you hit the subscribe button and ding the bell so you can see when I do download the videos and then later when I do go live. And just the same with the Facebook page. Facebook likes activity on my page, so any activity you want to throw my way, I'm going to grab it. Okay, I'm just going to grab it and hold on to it. And we're going to grow this little business, right? One card at a time. With that, I have something to show you that I got in the mail, and it's so adorable. And Jill, this is from Jill Peterson. Jill Peterson, are you here? We're taking roll call. Hello, Donna. I see you popping on. And let's see, it's your Friday morning. So hello, happy Friday morning. I hope you're doing well. Okay, so this came in from Jill Peterson. First of all, it's so cute. Living on the hedge. Let me get this close to you. Look at this. It's a fridge magnet or a magnet. I love it. Living on the hedge. And you know we have that stamp set. Wouldn't this be cute? With a card and, whoops, I almost lost the note. So anyway, that's adorable. And then, of course, if you know Jill, you know she is quite a little character. She's our little character, isn't she? So she sent me a note on the back of this, and it says, this card was made by hand. If you throw it away, those same hands will make a doll in your image and stick pins in its butt. So, okay, Jill, I'm not throwing it away. I wouldn't throw it away. Are you kidding? I keep all of these cards that you send me in a special place, not just from Jill, from everyone. So yeah, she was going to make it'd be a big little voodoo doll, wouldn't it? It'd have a cushy little butt. But anyway, here is the card that she sent. It's so beautiful. I love it so much. Let's see. I don't want to... Now, she wrote in it, but you can hardly see the ink. Look at that. Jill, if you were using a special pen, when this came, I could hardly see my address. I mean, it's pretty. And these are the Magnolia. Let me see. Oh, man. She covered them in Wink of Stella. So remember these Magnolia blooms? They're gorgeous. And then some of that Pool Party shimmer ribbon, which is still in the annual catalog. And it says, you're somebody... Uh-oh. You're somebody who makes... Uh-oh. I don't know if I can say this. Okay. You're somebody who makes everybody feel like somebody. I really like that. Uh-oh. Sorry, you guys. I really like that. I know it was a stamp. I mean, I know it's a stamp, a Stampin' Up! Stamp. But I guess I never got a card that said that to me. And I actually... I hope so. I hope I am somebody that makes everybody feel like somebody, because you are. Okay. Well, I didn't plan that. I'm so sorry. Oh, thanks for the loves. Uh-oh. Okay. I guess this is what happens sometimes when you send a card. Yeah, I'm sorry. I hope this is just, it hit me, I guess, right? It hit me. I like everyone to know that they're seen, they're valued, loved. And I should probably stop. But anyway, thank you. Thank you, Joe. See what you did to me. You're gonna have to stick pins in my butt now to make me stop crying. Anyway, okay, we'll read the inside. This will be good. So she had said, Lisa, I need to take these off. I can hardly see. Lisa, you're one of my favorite crazy people. Next to Julie, that is. Julie Williamson, of course. Okay, dear. Oh my goodness. Like I said, you never know when your cards are going to speak to someone, right? 1 minute. Oh gosh, I hope I have some Kleenex in here. We're going to have a really soggy night. Oh, sorry, ladies. Okay, get it together. Whew. Whew. That was a really nice card. That was a good one. You got me. You got me, Jill. All right, ladies. I'm so sorry for that. Well, I don't know. I'm not sorry. I'm glad you know that we all have feelings. I'm not sorry, but I am sorry I'm interrupting. If you're watching this recorded, just fast forward through it. It's okay. Yeah, okay. So that was a great card. Like I said, I know that was our stamp. That was one of our sentiments. But no one had ever sent it to me before. And I'd kind of forgotten about it. So there you go. Okay. Goodness, with that, why don't we just point it down and let's get to work. Okay, shall we? I will point you. I'm going to flip you and flip you. And hopefully you can't see up my nose, right? No, I think all's clear. Okay, let me get you flipped around. We are going to do some crafting. We had our Oprah moment, didn't we? Yes. That was actually, you know, surprising in a great way, right? Very nice. Very, very nice. So Jill, in case you're wondering, I'm never going to throw the card away. Oh, yes. I'm not a robot. No way. I'm definitely not a robot. I'm very emotional, and I'm okay with showing that at all times, but usually I have some notice. That's okay. We're all good. It only makes the crafting experience that much better, doesn't it? Okay, so back to Peaceful Cabin. And please don't forget, like I said, you have you have until tomorrow at midnight to join this class. Again, it's going to be killer. You're going to have so many fun cards from the class, let alone everything that you can do with the bundle once we're finished with the class, right? So here, let me just change that up a little bit. And then also coming up in chronological order is Girls Night In with Kits. Now, we talked a little bit about this on Tuesday night. And remember, you don't have to purchase this particular kit, but just any kit. And again, you need to register through my registration process. And I can send you the links for that. But the links have been in most of my videos for the past couple of weeks. And again, you got them a few times if you get my email. But just this one kit is so fun. I really want you to keep it in mind and get it before it's gone, because you know the kits are just kind of as available, right? This particular kit, don't forget, it has coordinating treat bags. I think they're about additional $7.50 US. Okay, so it just makes a beautiful crafting experience. Lots of supplies, lots of tags, oversized tags that you can turn into cards and things like that. So the time to sign up for that class is really soon, because you need to order the kits and then come to the class. Kathleen, I would love it if you came to my class. I see you just got this kit. So anyway, just a heads up. The event itself is only $10, and I send you a goodie bag, and then you purchase the kit using a hostess code, so I can track who's in the class and send you the information. Again, that's via Zoom. Okay. Oh my goodness. Then we have, it's an Artsy Zoo Christmas bingo. Can you believe it? Jen and I are getting together again to have a bingo together. Be with Canadians and Americans. We're forging an alliance, right? Canadians and Americans together playing bingo. That's going to solve the world's problems. If not, we're going to give away lots of beautiful Stampin' Up! Product. We will be making lots of great cards and other 3D projects. So please know that you can sign up for that now. And again, it is on November 19th. So going forward just a tiny bit to the 27th. This is the same type of class I'm having this Saturday. It's a 10-card Stamp-A-Stack class featuring the absolutely fun and delicious frosted gingerbread. I've been making swaps with this the last couple of nights. It is so fun. There are so many iterations and different ways to use these dies and these stamps. You are not going to get tired of having this. And again, that class is also free with a minimum purchase. You just need to pop over to the link. All of the links will be in this, the description of this live. And, but they're already out there if you want to go looking for them. So anyway, I hope you can join me for at least one of those classes, because I would love to get together with you virtually, of course, but when we meet via Zoom, I can see you and you can see me, and we can talk and, you know, do all that fun crafty stuff. Hello, Della, and thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. Yes, I think Mary Ellen was in, then she's out. She's doing some sports stuff. She's doing some high school sports stuff. So we're going to let you go and wish you the best. Yay! Yay, Mary Ellen's team. Hello, Jane from Australia. It's very nice to see you. I think you were on Tuesday night, maybe, or a week ago or so, but hello again. Very nice to see your name pop up. Okay, so I have some supplies here. Now, I didn't figure out the design of this card immediately, or I haven't made a card of this. Oh goodness, I must still be messed up a little bit. I haven't made a full card with these supplies. I just cut the supplies and we're going to play with them. Okay, so one of my Funfold lovers is going to know what this card is called, but oh, look at that paper. This is just some of the paper that you will receive when you are in the Stampin' Stack class, right? You're going to get at least a quarter pack of this paper. It's beautiful. So we're going to make this. This might be some sort of a gatefold card or something, but the way it's going to work is this is going to come over the front, right? And then you open it. See, just like that. We just need to glue it all and everything. So, and then I loved, this is Rich Razzleberry and Blackberry Bliss. Two of my absolute faves. You know I love the purples. So, of course, I love that these papers are gray and silver foil, because of course they lend themselves to pops of color. Yeah. So, the class is probably going to have lots of different colored card bases because everything really kind of goes with the neutral of gray. Okay. So one thing I want to do is I'm going to, for the front piece, I'm going to cut out a stitched rectangle, and then I'm going to cut out a white stitched rectangle that we are going to stamp on. That's not a lot of room, but we're also going to cut out some of the trees because these tree die cuts are to die for. Yes, pun intended. So let's do a little bit of die cutting. Of course, you know I'm going to get out the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, Wonder Woman. She is so fantastic. She's ready to work at a moment's notice. And we need some plates. We need the platform. And I know that's really close. I'm sorry. Just because this is the standard sign machine, right? Oh, thank you for sharing, everybody. I do so appreciate that. And that really has boosted the activity a lot. It really is. You guys are doing it. So I appreciate that so much. Okay, so first, what did I say? I said I needed a stitched rectangle in Blackberry Bliss, or sorry, Rich Razzleberry. I want that to be the larger one. And then I am going to cut, oh, I have just enough. Never leave those scraps running around. The other fun thing that's going on around here is tomorrow night at this time, I'm having my first bingo event for the holiday season. And several of you are hopefully have gotten your goodie bags, bingo prizes and all that. I know one person is estimated to not get theirs. And yeah, it was sent in time. It was sent priority mail, but this is what happens every once in a while, right? Especially now. I do believe I saw something in the newspaper saying that the Postal Service made an actual announcement that they were going to slow down a bit. So anyway, with Columbus Day and whatnot, that particular kit is not getting there until Saturday. So you may wonder, what happens if you don't get your kit for all of these classes? And Donna, the date is my Friday the 17th, December 17th. So anyway, if something happens and you don't get the kit in time for whenever the class is going off, I have ways of getting you the bingo cards and all of that, so that you can play along. And then hopefully your kit's not too far behind. But then, of course, everything's going to be recorded. So you'll still be at the live event having fun. You can create. And then the next day, hopefully, as in the case with Sherry, this person. The next day you'll receive your kit and then you can make the projects that we made, but you will have already been able to play bingo and stuff. So please don't worry about that. And again, I get these things out just as soon as I can. Believe me, I don't want anyone to not have their kit. But we are working in interesting times, aren't we? So with shipping the way it is, sometimes we just have to wait a little longer to get things before we can transform them into kits. So I was playing a little bit of a waiting dance there. And anyway, I just want you to know I do take that seriously, but then and I pay priority shipping for everybody to get their things. But every once in a while, it's not going to cut it. And so we just have to make alternate plans. And so we have alternate plans for all of that, okay? And these trees, they look like, I always think they look like cedars that are just laden with snow, right? Hello, Deborah Babcock. Deborah Babcock, where are you from? I may have talked with you before, but please remind me where you are joining us from, and welcome. So I think these just look like laden with snow, right? Some of you know what that looks like, or probably all of you do now that we have the internet. But in any case, I love them. And so there's 3 that look like that. Oh, Massachusetts. Very cool. Hello, Jill. I don't know if you were on for my ugly cry, but I got your card and your beautiful hedgehog magnet. And I'm just in love with both of them. So don't worry, I won't be throwing it away. Never. Like, let's cut this out. I don't know if we'll use it, but it's a piece of fencing. Let's look at this thing. These things are so, it's like playing with, well, this is kind of a divergence, but I had the Barbie townhouse. Did anybody else have the Barbie townhouse? Anyway, it's just like playing with all those miniature things, isn't it? You really kind of like start to want to see every piece and part. So yeah, I'm surprised I ever stopped playing with the Barbie townhouse. Quite frankly, there must have been a few years in there, my teenage years, where I didn't want to have it around. But oh my gosh, this is so cute. Don't lose that die. Look at this. You know exactly what it is. Look at how the railing's kind of leaning down a little bit, you know. It's not perfect, and you know it's a fence. So maybe we'll work that into our design. And again, you can, so it has like, you can stamp the fence and then cut it out. You can stamp the trees and cut them out. You can add texture to the stamped trees. You can cut out the cabin. Whoa, that's not what I meant to do. That cabin that went flying is actually just a die cut of a cabin. It's not, whoops, let me grab it here. We're going to cut it out really quickly so you guys can see what it looks like. So it doesn't cut out the stamp. It just makes its own shape of a cabin, which is very fun. Again, just another variation of how to use these supplies. Let me find a little piece of black. I'm going to find a little piece of black here to cut out this cabin. Oh gosh, I don't know what that's about. Just doggies behind me. Never a dull moment. Okay, so this, like I said, this doesn't cut out the cabin. There's another die that cuts the top of the cabin out. But this cuts kind of like it. Oh gosh, see you later, Donna. She's like, I gotta go back to crafting. She's doing her own crafting. I love that lady. One of my favorite Australians. And one of the hardest working people I know. Okay. So then all these kind of pop out, see? So you have this kind of silhouette image, and then you can put all sorts of things behind it, of course. So you could put cardstock. We could grab that same silver foil and do a little fun stuff with that. Ooh, that would be fun. That's nice. So that's just its own different look, isn't it? I really enjoy that. So anyway, I just wanted you to know, it's hard to know what all of these do when you look at them, right? Donna is on them. Awesome. Yes. We love her. Glad it was the cabin die instead of the fox. Oh, you know what, Darcy? The fox got lost in one of my classes. There's a tiny die for the fox, and you will notice it's missing. That happens. Believe me, I searched trash. I searched everything. No luck. But the saving grace is this slope still cuts out the cabin, or cuts out the fox. So I still have a way to cut the fox out, and really just stamping the fox probably gets me 9 out of 10 times what I want anyway. So, okay, let's see. I think that's good for the die cuts. Maybe, just in case, let's cut a little bit of the slope, just in case we want it, okay? So I don't care about this side, so I'm just gonna use this right-hand side. And then we'll have it if we want it. And so just like I'm doing this and just cutting out part of the slope, you can do that. You can use these slopes for any of your other, you know, you can mix and match with your other stamps and die sets and stuff. It's so fun. I love it. I love this stuff we do. I love this thing of ours called paper crafting. Okay. Let's see if we have enough pieces and parts now to make a card. I also need an insert. I guess I'll use white. Why not? The front's going to have a little bit of white on it. And I need an insert, of course, because Blackberry Bliss is kind of dark. But also because we need to hide some of the mechanism of our card. So let me grab that, and I'm going to do one that's 4 by 5 1/4. This will give us another place to stamp, right? I mean, yeah, exactly. 4 by 5 1/4. Oh, that was cut. I thought it looked good, but my eye can't usually detect 1/4 of an inch, so I wanted to make sure. Okay, we have all these pieces and parts. Let's make our card part first. So I think I'm going to stamp on the front. We could just stamp the trees, but I think I want to use the cabin with those silver trees behind it. And so let's see, it's going to take up most, it's going to take up a lot of that. So then inside, maybe let's stamp the trees, okay? And I think last time I was with you guys, I stamped the trees. Oh yeah, I stamped them in Cherry Cobbler, but we're going to stick with our purples. And we are going to stamp some purple trees. Blackberry Bliss, to be exact. I think they'll be really pretty. This is a distinctive stamp. So when you are working with a distinctive stamp, make sure, let's see here. I think I need this bigger block. Yes. So I think that my Blackberry Bliss is not overly inked, but just in case, this is what Donna calls massaging the ink. Remember, Rocky Horror Picture Show, we massage the ink. I just call it mashing it down. We push it down, okay? Because when you have a distinctive stamp, you're going to get the best impression if you have a little less ink. So there's lots of like nooks and crannies that are going to show up if you have a little less ink on this stamp. Hello, Sherry. So nice to talk with you again. Okay. Ooh, that looks beautiful already. And I don't know. Let's put it here, and we'll probably put the sentiment inside too. Maybe over here. If we don't like it, we can turn it over, right? Oh my gosh. Look at that. Aren't they beautiful? So see what I mean about distinctive? They are photorealistic stamps because they have lots of different layers of dimension. Almost gives you like a photograph. And so in order to see, let me see if this will focus a little bit better. In order to see all those different layers of dimension, we need to have a little less ink on the ink pad. So like I said, you can keep them juicy, but make sure that you push some of that ink down into there. So, oh gosh, Sherry just went, well, Sherry, it says it auto-corrected to Nitty Bitty Dirt Band. But I know it's Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, isn't it? Yeah. That sounds fun. That sounds fun. Okay, let's take this cabin. And since we know that Blackberry Bliss is so beautiful, let's get that in there too. Let's stamp. Oh, that one's not big enough. I must need this block for both of them. I only have one of these blocks. It's quite large. You can also obviously use the Stamparatus for this. That would work great too. I don't think we're going to have room for this slope. And I also think it's going to be too much silver. So, you know, I just have it for another card. That's all right. This goes almost across, and then I'm going to bring it down so that the snow drifts are down towards the bottom of the layer. And again, I hope you guys can see how pretty this is. I think it would look gray, except when you put it against gray. See? And then you get that slight variation. But still, there's so much definition and dimension in this stamp. That is really all you need to put on a card. It is so beautiful. So nice. Thank you, Kathleen. Yes. If you are just joining and you are thinking that you kind of like what's going on here, please be so kind as to share this video. And I appreciate that. Using ink spots. Yeah, and using ink spots are great too. They are a different ink pad. They're not a sponge ink pad. They're more like a linen pad. And so using the ink spots would be great for distinctive stamps as well. Great. Thank you for that tip, Jill. That's a very good idea. You're not just looks, Jill. You're not all looks. Okay. Of course, we know that. We know that. She's so much more. Do I want the thank you? I don't know. Let's hold off on that. I'm not quite sure what I want to do there. Oh, I know what we could do though. We could put this little fox in the inside of the card. Maybe towards the bottom, towards one of those trees. Hello, Louise. Thank you for joining us. I'm so glad to see everybody tonight. This is one of the cutest stamps we've ever had. This fox, I tell you what, so adorable. Look at it. You can even see its mouth. Again, like, I don't know how they do it, but there it is. It's gorgeous. Okay, let's see here. It's a little guy. Don't lose that, right? You don't want to lose that the way that I lost. Well, it probably just jumped into the trash itself, but I know, Natasha. It's so cute. It's so cute. We love it. Okay, now I think I will do, these are just some little stars. Well, they could be stars, but they're like snowflakes, right? That frosty kind of snowflake, though. Not the big, wet, floofy ones. Just the little dry ones that look like crystals. So let's do that in, let's bring our basic gray back into the stamping. But let's see. I want it second generation. First is kind of dark. Let me try gray granite. Let me see what gray granite looks like. Gray granite is a bit of a chameleon. So I use gray granite a lot. So yes, I'm very excited about bingo tomorrow night. It's going to be so fun. And I might show you some of the projects afterwards, but if you guys want to play bingo, the next one, like I said, is coming up on November 19th. Me and Jen, Canadians and Americans, playing bingo. I mean, what will we think of next? And crafting. We do a lot of crafting. And of course, we play for beautiful Stampin' Up! Prizes. So, you're going to like it. Whatever you win, you're going to love it. And I tend to get a little crazy and give away more than I plan on because I just get swept up in the moment. So, I can't be held responsible if I end up, you know, giving away more than I want to. It all comes back to me in life, friends. I'm not too worried about it. If you are willing to spend your Friday night with me to play bingo, then I'm willing to give away more than I planned. What about that? So, all right, this is really quite pretty and coming together. I don't know that I want anything else on the front. We'll see. We might cut the sentiment out with a little, I don't know, a little label die. You don't mean to laugh at my breathing. What? Oh, I didn't get that part. Someone's having a breathing treatment. Oh gosh. Okay, Kathleen. Oh, no kidding. I'm glad. You know what? I feel honored that you're stopping during your breathing treatment to work on this. So thank you. Hey, life, right? Life's a kicker. You know what? I have asthma, but I just use I use an inhaler a couple times a day. Darn it, that stuff. This is so gorgeous. Okay, this is going to be part of the Stampin' Stack class. I don't know if it's still available or not. I think it is, but it's only been available for a hot minute since it went on back order, and I snagged it. So this is, everybody in the class will get a full roll of this iridescent glittered organdy ribbon. It's fantastic, I tell you what. I'm thinking, so when you open this up, you're going to see the full card. So I might want a little bow to be kind of over here. See, because when you open the card, you're just going to see the full DSP. So, wow, this is quite intricate construction, isn't it, for me? I feel like I'm building a house. Okay. Well, I kind of am. What am I talking about? I'm building a cabin. Okay, so I'm going to use some Seal Plus because this is some textured ribbon. And then let's just put this across the front for now. See, then I'll be able to position my bow or not, whatever I end up using, once we have the rest of the card figured out. Okay, and I can also take this off and move it down just a tiny bit without ruining everything. It happens. Okay, now I'm just going to grab the regular seal. The Seal Plus is fine. You can use it, but sometimes it rips your DSP if you're going too fast. So slow it down. Just slow it down, ladies. So this, I have to make sure I don't put anything down in the wrong order, right? This goes down here. It's already gorgeous. That with a sentiment. Look at this paper. Oh, so all of the paper in this suite is, has gold, or it has silver foiling on it. It's a specialty designer series paper. So I just love it. Now this, I cut this long kind of on purpose because of course I wanted to just kind of wait and see what we needed. So I'm going to take my pencil. I'm not even going to measure it. I'll just get in trouble measuring this late at night, right? So I'm just going to measure that. We want to cut it just on the inside of that line. I want it to go flush. You're going to see it, but it'll still look pretty finished, fairly finished. Okay, so then cut on the inside of that line. There we go. All right, now I am going to bring the Seal Plus in again because this is going to be a movable part. So anytime we have a movable part, we kind of need to make sure that it can be moved. People are going to open and close this because it's fun. Here's how I like to position it. Okay, so put it across the front, exactly where you want it. Okay, and then fold it shut. And that way, again, you don't have to measure. You just know exactly where it needs to be. Okay, so position it, fold it shut. And now, that's what it looks like on the inside. And so, of course, we want to put our piece of insert over this. Hello, Twinkle Toes. Is it 7:53? That's probably close enough. That's probably close enough. Let Mom put this paper in here. Then we'll take a commercial break. Oh, gosh. This commercial break brought to you from Get Naked Digestive Health Chews. Hello, come on. We'll get the snack. I wish you could see this face. Oh my gosh. If you guys have dogs that get snacks. Come on, Tango. Take it. Tango again. I could eat. Okay. Oh gosh. One of the joys of my life, giving those dogs what they want. Right? Okay, then look, our card just folds together. It's so pretty. And then I'm going to glue this onto here. So again, it doesn't go across the whole thing. So don't put any glue. Don't put glue any further than, you know, where you mark with your finger. Again, it doesn't need to be exact because our glue works so well that you can get this on here, no problem. Again, I want to bring it over to this edge, what will be the left edge. And then I'm using the grid paper to make sure that it's going straight across there. I have a tiny whisper of something right there. I'm just gonna trim it off. You'll never know. Look at that. Trim it off, flick it to the edge. Oh, yeah, I would adopt you, Roz, for sure. Yes, absolutely. Okay, hold it. This thing looks a little cockeyed. Uh-oh. I hope that doesn't, I hope we can get this off. I may have to do another die cut, but let's see. That looked kooky. I guess it was because I was trying to put it on the same paper or something. Well, let's try that again. Actually, let me size it up on the front of the card so that it doesn't get, because that's where it looked crooked. I don't know what went askew there. Okay, I think it's fine now. Not opposed to redoing it, but if we don't have to, we're not going to. Okay, that's fun. And then we're going to bring this in, right? But we also have those silver foil pieces. I'm sorry, my grid paper was a little wacky. I think that looks weird when you're just when you're watching someone and their grid paper looks weird, which is why I don't always use grid paper. Oh, I know. I need to have multi-cameras in here. Why don't you come over here, Jill, and you know, be my audio-visual person and run everything. That would be fantastic. Okay, so this is super cute. Super cute. I'm liking this. Oh, am I running out? Nope. Okay. Then this guy. And again, this is Blackberry Bliss stamping with gray granite stamping up here. And then a little bit of foil. I know, you know what? I'm going to have some treat time after this. I'm going to eat some pumpkin pie. I bought a half of a pumpkin pie. Now, I'm a stickler for crust. Remember, my mom runs a bakery and like makes the crust, and it's like so light and oh, it just like melts on your tongue. But that's an Emmett, and I'm not going over to Emmett, but I did buy a half of a pie at Whole Foods when I was over there getting my stuff for my dinner, and the crust is okay. But anyway, I bought a half of a pie, and I think I'm going to have a piece of it after I finish there. I'm going to look at Jill's card again, and I might cry again, and that's okay. Oh my gosh. I still I'm surprised but not surprised. My goodness. I mean, we talk about, it's the essence of what we do, isn't it? Is we make a card and we send a card, and we hope that we let people know how much they mean to us through our card making. And Jill did that. So, okay, now let's see. My gosh, I don't know. I'll have to be really good with the glue. But let's see. I think it might be a little too much. But just so you know, that's kind of like what the fence looks like. If I were making a bigger card, I would put the fence out towards the front, you know, like down slope. But we can use that next time. Oh, sorry, Gracie. I know, that was mean of me, wasn't it? So rude. Oh gosh, now somebody's digging in the tub. Here's the other thing, and I think I may have told you this, but I let them drink out of the tub because they like running water. And yes, I do clean their water and give them fresh water at least once a day. But what they like is for me to run the water in the tub. And so how do they summon me? Tango summons me by going in there and clawing at the mat. So that's what he's doing right now. You know, don't mind me. We're just crazy time over here. For Pete's sake. I tell you, how do I get cards made? I don't know. I guess I have that mother hearing. I just block it out. So now when you open the card, it's just really pretty too. And then that knot can just kind of hide back there, or you can slide it over. Let's slide it over. I could have tied it so it went up and down too, but I don't mind that. This will still go in an envelope. It'll be fine. And then finally, let's bring in some silver. I don't know what's, right? I could put the fence inside. Yeah, that was a good idea. Okay, let's see. I'm thinking the, well, either basic gems, which you can't beat a good basic rhinestone, or the little silver metallic pearls. Let's see. Something a little smaller. Oh, you love this card? Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate that. And also, I did see that a few of you said you're going to play bingo in November, and that makes me really happy. You know that I'm going to be torturing Jen. Jen will be there to be a lady, and I will be doing my very best to, you know, mess her up, make her laugh. Oh, good, Sherry. I mean, I hope it gets there tomorrow. Sherry, I was telling the story about we have a backup plan, should we need a backup plan. But it's so much better because I send some fun stuff, I have to say. I send some fun things. I want you to be excited when you open my packages. And so there's some little, we call them pillow gifts, but there's a demonstrator that used a really cute term, and so I'm using it now. I give you Circes. That's a little gift in the South, apparently. So, yes, I pack Circe's into your kits. And, you know, there might be some candy in there. There might be some this or some that and the other. Okay, there's the little silver pearls. Or here's the rhinestones. Ooh, I think we better go with the extra bling, don't you? I like the silver pearls. We can use those on another card. I know, I remember you said your grandson was playing football. That's really cool. You have to do that. You can't be like, Grandma needs to play bingo. So you're just going to have to go and send me a picture. Oh, that sounds funny. I mean, when I say it, it doesn't sound that bad. Oh, you know what? As I'm looking at this, another cool place to put your ribbon would be right over here. Yeah, if I hadn't already done that, I would put the ribbon over here. So just an idea, right? Just a little idea. And I had 5 gems, so I felt like I needed to use them. I feel like it's my duty. And it's pretty. So what are you going to do about it? Look at this. Look what we made. Look what we made, everybody. When you open it, it's still pretty. And then a third. Wow. Look at that. Oh, thanks for the loves. I love this card too. It's very fun. I can't tell you the measurements. I can definitely get them to you, but I just made this card. So, and I know that I didn't make up this fold, but I didn't look at anybody else's. I just was like, I think I can figure it out. So lots of glimmer, lots of rich color of purple. Then of course you have this foil and iridescence. And then finally, just open it up. Now, this particular one doesn't have any sentiment in it. I could very easily use this for a Christmas card, and I probably will. But I kind of want to leave it open because, you know, it's fun to have a few cards around. This is the nice thing about having your own supplies is that just leave sentiments off of some of the cards. Because I guarantee you, you're going to need a thank you card or just somebody's having a bad day and you want to give them a card, but you need the versatility of no sentiment. And you grab this card, stamp it, and you still can have it out the door. Okay, that's kind of fun. Let's make another one. That was so much fun. Let's see what else we can do. This one won't be a fun fold. This will just be a mixing of colors, and we're going to have to see. Now I thought, okay, so Blackberry Bliss is fun as far as mixing. What about Polished Pink? What about Polished Pink? I love pink and gray. So let's see what happens. We're going to have to take a look at some of the papers. And we may not even choose the foiled side of the papers, right? We may just choose to have a non-foiled side. I can't imagine it, but it's possible because there's no wrong choice. Okay, so Polished Pink. It's an in color. I tell you what, these in colors, oh, I love it. Kathy, you haven't gotten this yet? It's a good one. And yeah, you get it from me. You can have 10 cards for free with a class. Okay, that's really pretty, isn't it? I love that paper. That makes its own scene. And then we could really do some fancy things with some label dies and this really nice sentiment. And this too. Your kindness makes the world a more beautiful place to be. I mean, talk about a sentiment that kind of makes you tear up. That's a beautiful thing to say to somebody. So I like may you enjoy the peace of this beautiful season. And I like the shape of it. I'm not going to lie. I know I love all the in colors. I mean, I'm crazy about them. Have I always been this crazy about the in colors? Or is it just lately? I don't know. But whatever it is, I don't care. It's all good. It's all good. All right, I think I want to use, I want to make a break between the colors and use a big white frame, okay? Now, what are you doing? That is not anything for you. It's just a rustling of papers. It's just a rustling. I wish you would just eat more dinner. Then you wouldn't be in here trying to snack me out of house and home. Then you don't get 2 snacks. You only get 1 snack. That's it. Oh, man. The tail, the eyes, they turn it all the charm on. Oh gosh, this morning when I was putting my shoes on, because we were actually going for a WALK, but I thought, oh my gosh, if I was planning on doing anything else, I would have to change plans, because they just had it in their head. And then any of you who has more than 1 dog at the same time, they work on each other, you know. So like one will, and they really started doing this the last couple of years. They've really solidified their process. So, you know, like one kind of gets in their head that everybody's GOing, and then talks to the other one like, hey, let's GO. I think we're going to GO. And then, you know, in the words of Confucius, you're screwed. You're GOing, whether you want to or not. So anyway, now I am bringing in the scalloped contour dies because I can't get enough of those either, right? So this is a little bit of how you mix and match your supplies. Okay, let's see here. I need about 3 3/4 wide. So we're gonna die cut this beautiful paper. Look at all those cool cabins. I and maybe everybody as a child loved this, but I always loved those A-frame cabins. And then when you get older, you just think, oh my God, you can only walk like down the middle. But they're adorable, aren't they? Oh, Jill. No, I have to. Don't you have to spell around Chuck too? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Chuck already knows what's up. But yes, I have to, or else we'll be GOing right now. I'll have to get off here and WALK. And I'm not in the mood. I've already done it. I want to craft. Okay, so this one is going to have the smaller. Again, these are sort of nested, right, in size, but not in shape. The scallops are all a little different. So I can kind of choose where I want these to be. I think I want it to be like that. Then maybe we can place our sentiment over here. Or, let's see, maybe if we go up here, no, if we go up there, we're just going to get a bunch of partial. Let's go down here like we had decided, right? And maybe I'll go off to the side a little bit. So anyway, yes, these are scalloped contour dies. They're in the annual catalog. They are sold as a bundle with an equally great stamp set. Oh yeah, Kathy Sheely. That was my last dog. Big time. I mean, I couldn't even hold an onion that he didn't lose his mind. Onion, orange, anything round. And he like took off. Brother, let's see here. Where is my plate? I'm missing. I'm sure it's not missing. I just used it. But, oh, there it is. It's clear. See, that's the problem. That's the problem. It's clear. Okay. So this guy, I love die cutting. Do you love die cutting? Uh-oh, am I frozen? Is anybody else? Okay, Norma Jean says okay. Does everybody else love die cutting as much as I do? I hope so. So if you do, and you don't have our current Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, what a perfect thing to ask Santa for Christmas. Don't you agree? And I just want you to know, I actually have close ties with Santa. I work very closely with him during the holiday season. So if you give your Christmas list to someone along with my contact information, I'll see what I can do. And it also comes gift wrapped from me. Just a little heads up in case you want to do a little shopping for yourself, but be like, what? I can't believe it. I got the die machine that I asked for. That's perfect. And we also have the mini, which I think is it's a nice price point for giving a special gift to a friend, right? So the this standard size is $120. The mini cuts things, I think, about 3.5 inches wide, and it's $60. Okay, so there's a die cutting machine for everyone. Now I do need that again in a minute, but for right now, we're just going to bring that card back in because it's so cute. It's already cute. We haven't even done anything to it yet. I probably will still use the iridescent ribbon because why not? And so now we have this layer and this layer, and don't they look perfect? Stampin' Up. You are wonderful, Stampin' Up. That's so pretty right there. I love it on the polished pink. It's cool. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for the feedback. I love that you guys love it. And you know that I take all comments. Sometimes you guys might not love it, in which case we have to change colors or something. So I think I'm going to bring the ribbon right around there. And then, oh, this was the same paper that we used. So I'm going to bring the ribbon right around there and put the sentiment to the right. Kind of the middle upper right. Okay. We are going to cover up our tiny fox, but that's okay. We can stamp another one if we really want to. Okay. There's that guy. And why don't we put this one up on dimensionals. Yay, dimensionals. Thanks, Julie. Nice to see you. I know you've been there. I know you've been hiding out there. So I was making swaps earlier today, as I mentioned. One of my favorite things to do. I was thinking, like, that's one of the reasons why I joined Stampin' Up. was because I wanted to swap with other demonstrators. And so anyway, I'm getting ready for a business class, a business retreat. And part of the retreat is swapping. So you send in the retreats ahead of time, or you send in the cards ahead of time, and then they come back to you along with your kit. But I was using that frosted gingerbread, and that's why I know you can get really caught up in that. There's tons of techniques you can do with that. Embossing, of course, and all sorts of stuff. So I was having fun. She's probably hiding from the law. Oh! Yeah, that's what I heard about Julie. Hiding from the law. That's okay. Julie, if you need to come here and hide, that's fine. I'll hide you. Okay, looking good. Now I need some liquid glue since I already put that on the front, right? Susan has the big machine. Good, Susan. The big machine cuts all the dies, right? So if you are worried about whether or not, and you have to choose, and choose the large one because it's going to cut everything. But if you already have the large one, the little one is really handy. You see me use it a lot here because it's just easy to grab and go, basically. And also when you are crafting at a friend's house or something like that, it's the easier one to take, and it cuts a lot of different things. Okay, this is already beautiful. So we are going to, of course, stamp in polished pink. Why wouldn't we? And so this is going to be a card for, you know, one of your friends that loves pink, and they have everything pink, right? They have pink in their house. Maybe their house is pink. I don't know. They have all sorts of pink stuff, and they're going to be so wowed. Again, that's like such a cool thing that we can do. with our crafting is we can make cards and projects that are personalized. Yes. Roz says she's glad she has both. Me too. Yeah. May you enjoy the peace of this beautiful season. And I hope that we do. Okay, now we just need to find the right little die cut for this. So, one moment. I'm over off to the side here. Of course, you could use a punch too, like a circle punch or something like that, but I'm feeling a die. I just have to choose the right one. That's the hard part. I might want some of those flowers. I realize that's not in the kit, but I mean, that's not in the bundle, but that's okay. I might want some of those. What about, oop, just a little too short. That's in the potted succulents of all things. So don't just look at your holiday dies, look at all of them. Let's see. We have tags and harvest and ships and hats. My goodness. This one's so pretty. It's from the Frightfully. Darn it. That's the Frightful tags, and that is really pretty. Let me make sure. Ooh. Let's try it. Why not? Well, now I'm doubting that. I don't think so. It's not going to fit in there very well. Somebody yell out a die. I know you've got one in mind, right? Let's see here. I'm not going to look through all of them, but I'm sure I'm going to happen upon the perfect one. I could always use the stitched rectangles, but I'm feeling like this needs to be a little softer. A little, you know, more curvy. Like that. That's good. I think it gets in there. I think it just gets in there. That's really pretty. And you can still see parts of all the cabin. That works. I think that's a nice shape. What do you guys think? Thumbs up, or should I keep looking? Seasonal labels. Oh yes, seasonal labels. Okay, let me grab that one real quick just to look at it. You guys, let me know what you think of this one. Seasonal labels. Where are you? Of course. Oh. This one is probably going to be a little bit big. It's just a little big. But I do love seasonal labels. Don't get me wrong. It's a good one. Okay. And also, like I said, you could use just a straight cut. So let's see. Then this one is, we could size it down, but it's still quite large. Yeah. Okay. I think the hippo looks good. I'm with you, but I do love those seasonal labels. Man, they're good. They're good stuff. Okay, while we're cutting anyway, I'm going to cut these flowers out of this pretty pillow box. We played with this a couple weeks ago. It's addicting. It's so addicting. And we can use some more of our beautiful paper just by cutting out a few little flowers in this paper. So we're going to bring that silver back in. Silver foil, after all. Okay. All right, I don't want to mash my card. A few things have to go over to the side here. I'm so glad we could craft together. This has been really nice. The only thing that would be better is if you guys could come over And then we could just have like a craft-a-thon for the rest of the night. But I don't think that's possible. We're not quite to the point of time travel yet. Although I did see that William Shatner went up in space. Kind of interesting. I am not a Star Trek, Star Wars, whatever fan in any way. But, you know, it's pretty cool to do something that makes a 90-year-old person cry, don't you think? That touches him so much like that. So you go like, you know, when you're 90 or however old he is, it's probably got to be something pretty impressive to wow you because you've already seen it. So that's pretty cool. I can definitely get behind that. Okay, there's our label die, and then we're cutting out these little flowers. Oh, good. I'm glad you bought a plane ticket. Get over here, Kathleen. We're going to have some fun. Kathleen will keep me on my toes. Okay, let's put all the dies away. Put the hippo die. The hippo dies are so versatile. Double stitched, and see our beautiful little label. Love it. Okay, and then we need the flowers. I need to put that back. I get too excited and I don't put things back, and then at the end of the night, oh my gosh, it's like The Hangover. You know, it's like that movie, The Hangover, in here, only craft style, Stampin' Up style. Okay, those 4 beautiful little, they really cut like poinsettias, I think. They have distinct label or distinct petals like that. So instead of a bow, we might use that. Of course, we're going to put dimensionals. Ross said something, but I can't read it right now, but I will read it. I can't read it because I didn't see the comment. Let's see here. Okay. So just some beautiful basic white and polished pink. Of course, if you didn't have the polished pink ink pad, because you were like collecting them and you don't have them all at once, then just use gray or black. Yeah, that still works. Okay, so I'm going to tuck a few of these around this because it's so gorgeous. And so I think the best thing to use for these are glue dots. And let's see here. This is one of those really weird rolls where the glue dots are on the wrong side. You will know what I'm talking about if you got one. They're just counterintuitive. But that's okay. We persist, right? We're not, we can handle it. Let's see. Do I want another one right there? No. I can turn it over though. Oh, that's pretty because it's almost just white. That's cute. How about 2 on the other side? How about a big white one and then a little foil one? Yes. I know. I'm already partly there too, Julie. But the at the end of the night, when I grab this roll and it's like the backwards glue dots, like, stop it. Bizarro world, I tell you. Okay, that's all right. Now, I had a glue dot missing in action. I hope it didn't go on my card. I'm sure I'll find it here if I did something weird with it. Okay, and then let's bring in another little one with the foil all over it and put it on top of there. So like I said, don't forget about other things you might have. They might not be, you know, this one is kind of from the holiday catalog, so it's kind of seasonal, but don't just stick to seasonal stuff. Get out summer dyes and different shapes and just have fun with it. Oh, that's kind of cool. That needs a mini glue dot underneath it. Needs a little help on the end. This is why this Take Your Pick tool is worth its weight in gold. It is. It's not very heavy, but it's still worth its weight in gold. Okay, hopefully I won't rip it. Oh, man. This is some fine surgery right there. Oh, I love it. I don't have an insert in this, so let's grab an insert. Gives us another opportunity to stamp. And, of course, you know, I don't stamp many of the envelopes with you, but I do stamp envelopes quite often, especially for my Christmas cards. You know, I should do it all the time. Jen Houston does it all the time, and they look fantastic. So let's do a 3 3/4 by 5, so we still have a fair amount of polished pink popping out. And so since our sentiment is on the outside, we will just, I kind of just want to put the fox in there. So cute. How about the fox and then a little bit of that crisp snow again? Yeah. Like snow is just falling around him. Okay, yep, he's going to be in polished pink. Why not? He could be in gray too, though, but this is just following the design. This isn't like realistic. Oh, man. Look at that. So cute. Okay, and then a little zhuzh. It almost falls off of the block when you're putting it on the chamois. And then let's grab these. And I think we will stamp off just to create a little difference and really let that fox pop out. I love it. Fun, right? Why not? That's going to be, now I have to decide, like, I may have to make more of those polished pink cards. They're really kind of stand out. All right, let's see what we've got here. After a night of goodness, a night of crying and making cards. I mean, you can't ask for a much better night than that. Oh, pumpkin pie that after, but that's not during this live, so we're not counting it. Look, what a fun, different card. This card is going to stand out amongst all other Christmas cards, don't you think? Oh yeah, that's a good one. Okay, I'm going to point you up. Just one moment. Let me put some things aside so you don't see the mess behind me. Everything kind of just moves back behind me as I go, or moves to the right-hand side of me, and then, you know, I take care of it afterwards. All right, let me grab you. Don't make you sick. Close your eyes if you need to, right? Oh, goodness, I see some hearts. That's such a fun way to come back to life here. Seeing some hearts. Very kind. Very, very kind of you. Okay, I think we are there. And I'm going to move this around. Okay, I think we're there. Oh my gosh, that was so fun. So please remember, you have, you know, until tomorrow, basically 24 hours to sign up for the Peaceful Cabin class. Supplies for 10 cards and extra supplies for other cards you decide to make, as well as the designs, my classes, the Zoom recording, and all of that, measurements and everything. They're free with a minimum purchase. So, and the link will be in the description of this video. These are just 2 of the cards that we made. These are not going to be the cards that we make in the class. You'll have extra cards. You get extra designs that we make in the class. These are just for, you know, for you, for being friends. And so anyway, those are just 2 of the cards we made. And please think about signing up for the other events. They are coming soon. And everything's up. Everything's, what I want to say, everything's live and ready to be registered for. So if you are not already following me on the Stampin' Zoo email, please do so. Just go over to thestampingsoo.com and there will be a purple pop-up that will ask if you want to join my email list. Join it. And then you get notifications for everything, as well as tutorials and fun folds and lots of fun stuff. Please also don't forget that for any, this is outside of class promotions, but for any $40 purchase that you place with me using the host code that's at the top of this Facebook page, you will get 3 kits, 3 paper crafting kits at the end of the month that will feature pretty pumpkins. And this is just one of them, our beautiful little cupcake box, right? And then there will be 2 other cards besides that. And finally, if you are new to all this Stampin' Up, paper crafting, wonderful world, please let me know if you would like copies of the catalog, because you have to have the catalogs first before you order anything. But also, these are beautiful idea books and give you lots of inspiration. And rest assured, everyone watching this that already has them has looked at them several times. So if you live in the United States, you can shop with me. I sell all of the products I used tonight and much more. All right, everybody, thank you so much. Thank you for all of the love that you give to me day in and day out. There really isn't anywhere I'd rather be on Thursday nights. Okay, thank you so much. As I said, post questions or private message me and we will talk soon. And if you're playing bingo, I'll see you tomorrow night.